Hello and welcome to this lesson about variables in the Java programming language. In this lesson, I'll show you how to declare and define a variable in the Java programming language to store different types of data. Simply, a variable is like a container. It's a memory location to store different types of data. You can store strings, collection of characters, booleans, and more inside variables. Let's see how to declare and define variables in the Java programming language in action. Let's start with a comment. Type declare and define variable. This is a single line comment here. After that, let's declare and define a variable on the same line of code. And there are some differences between declaring and defining variables. You can declare a variable without initializing a value to it. You can declare a variable with no value. But defining a variable in the Java programming language is about assigning a value to this variable. If you want to assign a value to a variable, this is called defining it. Use the string keyword in the Java programming language to declare a string variable. As in this example here, the string keyword comes first, followed by the name of this variable, and follow the rules for naming variables here. This is called the name variable, and single equal sign to assign a value to this variable. This value is Java inside double quotes because this is a string data type or a string variable. And if you want to access the value of this variable, just use the variable name called name. And don't forget to place semicolon at the end of this statement in the Java programming language to avoid getting errors in the console window. And notice that to create any variable in the Java programming language, you must specify the type first, like this example here. This type in this example is string, so we use the string keyword here, followed by the name of this variable, and try to make this name or the variable name more descriptive and meaningful that describes its value. Its value is collection of characters or a string data type here. You can create another type of variables in the Java programming language easily using the same way. Let me show you that. Let's create an integer variable in the Java programming language. So the int keyword here followed by the name of the variable. In this case, this name is called degree, and its value, as you can see, without decimal point, because this is an integer number data type, and any number without any decimal point in the Java programming language is called an integer number. It's so easy and so simple. The int keyword in the Java programming language or the int type stores integers, the whole numbers without decimals, such as 1, 2, 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and so on. And also, don't forget to place semicolon at the end of this statement. Now, if you want to display or print these values on the screen, just use the println method from the Java library. Let me show you that in action also. Let's place a comment here before using the println method. Type printing data through console. This is another single line comment here. After that, let's use the println method to display the value of the name variable, which is Java, and also the value of the degree variable, this integer number variable 25 on the screen. Let's see this in action. Type system.out.println, and the name of the variable is name, and for the second one, system.out.println for the degree variable. And this will display the value of the name variable on the screen and the value of the degree variable on the screen also. You will see Java followed by 25 on the second line, on the next line. Now you need to compile and run this program or this Java class file to show the output in the console window. Once you compile and run this file, you will see this output in the console window here, Java followed by 25, and you can change the value of the name variable, and you can call it any valid name in the Java programming language instead of name, and assign any string data type or any text to it easily, and show the result in the console window by using the same way. And you can see the same thing for the integer variable degree. You can call it any name you wish. There is another way for declaring and defining variables in the Java programming language. You can also declare a variable without assigning the value, and you can assign the value later on the second line, as in this example here. At the beginning, we declared this variable called name using the string keyword and semicolon at the end of the statement. And on the second line, you can see assigning a value to this variable using single equal sign, and its value is Java, and semicolon at the end of this statement. This is about declaring a variable and defining it on the next line. And there is another example here for declaring a variable and assigning a value to it on another line for the integer variable, which is degree, which is called degree here. The end keyword to declare this variable, this integer variable, followed by the name of the variable on a single line, and semicolon at the end of the statement, followed by assigning a value to it, which is 25 by using single equal sign. And the println method after that to print the value of the name variable, and also to print and display the value of the degree variable on the screen, and you will get the same previous result in the console window. Simply we got Java followed by 25 here. This is the output for this program easily. After defining a variable in the Java programming language, you can change the value of this variable. Let me show you that in action. For the name variable, let's assign a value to it, and after that on another line, let's change that value. You can see the value of the name variable in this case is Java. Let's change it to another string. This string is a new value inside double quotes. This is another value for the name variable. Now, if you try to run this program, you will get the last value, which is a new value. It will override the previous value. The new value for the name variable in this case is a new value, so we got this value in the output, as you can see through the console window. Also, you can change this new value as well. Try to do this by yourself, and you can do the same thing for the integer variable in the Java programming language easily. After declaring and defining a variable, you can change its value without any complication. If you want to add some text before each value here, each value in the output through the console window, you can do this. You can add or concatenate another string inside the round braces of the println method with the value of the variable. Inside the round braces of the println method, let's add a string or collection of characters. This string is the new value of name is, and the plus sign operator here to combine this string with the value of the name variable, exactly as you can see. And the same thing for the next println method. You can see the value of degree is, and the plus sign operator to concatenate or combine this string with the value of the degree variable. Once you compile and run this program again, you will see the new output here. The new value of name is a new value, and the next one, the value of degree is 25. This is so easy and so simple. Finally, let's talk about declaring and defining multiple variables on the same line of code. Let me show you that. Let's place a comment first, and The content of this comment is many variables in one line. And after that, let's declare 3 variables on the same line of code easily. And these variables, as you can see, A, B, and C. Separate in between them using comma, and at the end of this statement use semicolon to mark the end of this statement to avoid getting errors in the Java programming language. And all these variables are integers, so we use in this case the int keyword first. All the values here for these variables are integers. The value of A is 2, the value of B is 4, and the value of C equals number 6. You can use the println method to perform mathematical operations based on these values. Let's use the plus sign operator to combine all of them. Just type in system.out.println and A plus B plus C. You will get the output for this addition operation on the screen through the console window easily. Hit the run button and the output, as you can see, equals 12. 2 plus 4 plus 6 equals 12 in the console window, and you can perform many mathematical operations such as multiplication, division, and more based on these values. Try to do this by yourself. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Thank you so much for watching. See you again next lesson.